The last speaker for the evening, the eighth guest, the eighth finalist, comes all the way from the Philippines. His name is Gian Dapul, and the title of his speech is the somewhat alliterative Fish Mucus for Foot Fungus.
When I was in 6th grade, I hated mathematics. You would have too, if you had my teacher. He would drop these huge workbooks in our tables and croak, 30 problems, 50 minutes. A lot of the problems seemed unsolvable, so we complained, Sir, there are no answers to these. But then he'd reply, to every question, there is an answer. To every problem, there is a solution. Although I'm only 16 years old and an incoming 4th-year high school student, I know that my country has more problems than any mathematics book. Strangely enough, the solutions to our problems are fish mucus and foot fungus. These seemingly improbable items are products of what we call scientific research. Research turns our guesses into real knowledge, serving as the sifting pan of our hypotheses. It challenges what we assume. Because you know, as they say, if you only learn what you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. In the early 1800s, someone predicted that the streets of London would be filled with horse manure due to the uncontrolled use of horse-drawn carriages. Of course, that never happened. Combustion engines, products of research and invention, replaced horses, and the manure piled up in Parliament instead. While on the subject, few people know that the most expensive coffee in the world is taken from the droppings of the Asian palm civet, found in the Philippines and Indonesia. The small mammal excretes the coffee berries it eats, and forest trackers recycle the fruity feces to create what is known as kopi luwak in Indonesia, or kape alamid in my country. Research has led to the development of a synthetic process that simulates the droppings' exotic flavor and quality. So who's had coffee with their breakfast? Well, soon, nobody will have had coffee or breakfast if the looming global food crisis worsens. Are you all feeling fine today? Well, soon, nobody will be feeling fine if some new disease creeps up on us. But health can be enhanced, and life can be extended. The nudibranch, for example, a beautiful, soft-bodied creature, unfairly called a sea slug, a favorite among underwater photographers for its marvelous colors and shapes, has actually been used in tumor research. Samples of fish mucus have displayed certain antibacterial properties. But as the Home Shopping Network would say, wait, there's more. Certain types of infectious fungi that coat some of your toes here can actually form beneficial relationships that support plant growth. The International Rice Research Institute, based in the Philippines, continues to develop ways to improve rice growth and help alleviate the current food crisis. New challenges are coming, and they will always confront us. What we need is an army of scientific researchers that will help find the solutions in advance. I want to be part of that army that will cross the new frontiers first. If only we could make science fairs and contests as popular as the thriving Idol franchise. Although I'm not too sure if Simon Cowell's sardonic comments will sit well with my peers, we need the same hard-hitting passion in research and invention. To conduct research is to be innovative, avant-garde. Researchers are like artists, with test tubes and lab gowns instead of paintbrushes and smocks. When I graduate from the Philippine Science High School next year, I want to begin my masterpiece and apply for a university degree in biochemistry. But sometimes I am discouraged by those who say that you're a researcher from a third world nation. Yes, it's a challenge. Some of them even say that it's like a Jesuit adhering to a vow of poverty, or worse, like a Benedictine monk observing the vow of chastity. It's a challenge, but it's also a new frontier to cross. for me and many young people like me. We Filipinos are well known for our dedication to service in foreign homes, hospitals, and hotels. In the hotel we're staying at, I found 3 Filipinos at the front desk, believe me. So with that, I would like to be one of the pioneers that will make my country known for its excellence in scientific research, as part of the driving force that will expand our horizons towards tomorrow. And I intend, as a 16-year-old, to have a lot of fun doing it too. Going back to my math teacher, I eventually realized that, well, he was right. As he said, to every question, there is an answer. And to every problem, there is a solution. We just have to go look for the right ones. And who knows, maybe one day, we'll be answering the questions that have never been asked yet. Thank you.
Indeed, although perhaps Lord Hunt will be able to tell you more accurately what has ended up involved. Are there any questions? Yes, the gentleman in the black jacket.
There's many controversies on genetic research. What do you think about that?
Such as,
There are lots of controversies on genetic research and biochemistry research and things like that. What do you think about that?
if you're talking about a question of morality or of morals, I believe that, well, the challenges that morality presents, for example, saying that this is not ethical or this is out of ethics, is a bit dubious. It's depending on your point of view. For example, what is better, to not conduct stem cell research, which would save lives, or to conduct stem cell research, which could cure cancer, Parkinson's, and many other diseases? It's based on your point of view. Controversy is caused by differing opinions. It depends on where those opinions can meet in the middle, because there is such thing as ethical research, and this research can be pursued if ethics dictates that other types of research should not be pursued.
Any further questions? Yes, the gentleman in the blue shirt.
Do you think there's adequate funding for scientific research?
In many nations, yes, there is adequate funding. However, like I said, it's difficult to conduct scientific research in countries such as my own. So what I believe is that different countries should collaborate on scientific research, because there is an international scientific community. And I believe that this scientific community should be the one working together. If it is a question of finances and money,